So, another video after the one I posted yesterday. I'm on a different walk and I just felt like this was a really useful one to see as a side-by-side. So I've stopped here in this lovely patch of leaves that kind of look quite a lot like they could be wild garlic leaves, and they're not. At this time of year it's really easy to tell because these are clearly not wild garlic flowers, are they? They're very, very beautiful, hanging bell-like white flowers, multiple coming off at different points up the stem, so not all coming out at the top, coming out kind of one at the bottom, one further up, one further up. This is Lily of the Valley. It's one of my favourite garden plants. It's absolutely gorgeous and smells amazing, but it is quite poisonous and you definitely wouldn't want to eat it. So what I'm going to do is show you here the things that I think are useful, the flowers being the first one. The second one is that it does actually have a stem with a couple of leaves coming out. You see that at each one? So 2 leaves coming out from each stem, one just below the other. And that's a really good identification point because wild garlic grows its leaves individually. And then I'm going to take one leaf from here, and you can join me in a moment when I have some actual wild garlic and we'll look at them side by side. So this is quite a little patch, but I thought while I was looking for it I'd stop so that I can show you the differences. So this is wild garlic. The flowers are just going to seed at the moment, so you can see these kind of three blobbed seeds on the top. These are lovely pickled, by the way, and you can use them in anything that you would do with wild garlic. Now each leaf you'll see straight away, instead of having a solid stem that 2 leaves come out of like the Lily of the Valley did, it just has a single stem that's flexible as the rest of the plant, and the leaf coming out on its own like that, so it's all part of the same thing. The smell usually gets people straight away, so they would be quite confident, but obviously if 2 are growing next to each other you might not necessarily notice, so it's really important when you pick wild garlic to pick it 1 leaf at a time. Here's the Lily of the Valley leaf from earlier. So if I put that next to each other, they really are very similar, even down to the fibrous lines going up. So it's really important to know these 2 and to be able to differentiate them.